Raven Reyes may not be one of the 100, but she may be a better leader than any of them. What's classy, folks? Welcome to Classy Reasons, where we talk about cultural influences, the good and the bad. Today we're talking about a fictional character by the name Raven Reyes from the TV show The 100. Now, I would like to take a moment to remind you guys that although The 100 is a fantastic TV show, it does contain a lot of content not appropriate for younger audiences. As a result, I highly recommend reading a review on the show before you watch it with your family. The 100 is a post-apocalyptic TV show following a group of 100 teenagers. Having been exiled from the Paradise satellite hovering above the planet, the 100 teenagers set up a tribal camp on Earth. After establishing a society, the teenagers have to deal with more problems: harsh living conditions, locals, and what good post-apocalyptic TV show wouldn't be complete with a bunch of radioactive animals? Enter Raven Reyes, the engineer from the satellite. She was not exiled with the 100, but her boyfriend, Finn, was. As a result, she decided, you know what? Why stay here? Let's just follow our boyfriend to a radioactive planet, because that sounds like a romantic vacation. While there are a good amount of mistakes that Raven makes, overall, she's actually a really great leader and just, to be honest, a great person in general. To start, Raven Reyes is actually really strong-willed. She goes past every obstacle to get what she wants. She goes all the way down to Earth just to be with her boyfriend. Finn cheats on her while she's in space, and when he's back on the planet, yeah, she cheats on him back. But the point is that even though you should never deal with a situation like that, she ends up forgiving him in the long run. In fact, she chooses her duty first and spends time with Clarke, the girl Finn ended up cheating on Raven with, and works hard to establish a strong relationship in general with her and fix her relationship with Finn, platonically. Second thing is that Raven is actually a really loyal person and really trustworthy and trusts a lot of other people, even those who most people wouldn't trust in the first place. Take Murphy, for example. Murph is kind of a jerk. Yeah, there's no reason anybody ever should trust Murphy, but she does, and she spends time with him even though she thinks he's a jerk and thinks that he's gonna kill everybody. But the point is that she still keeps him alive and supports him as a human being, and in the long run, puts a lot of trust and loyalty towards him even though nobody else does. Part of this is a good leadership gesture to give somebody a second chance. Not a lot of people do give second chances. Now, this is a trait that Clarke and Raven both share, but we'll continue on to that in a second. Raven also really stands up for her values. This is mostly seen in indirect application. She doesn't literally start conversations about what her values are, but the point is that she proves to be emotionally strong-willed. As I showed earlier when I was talking about her dealing with the relationship problems she was having with Finn, I would like to mention that Raven, just in general, is able to take those and set those aside for the sake of her duty. She's willing to put up her own values over the general situation. Now, gotta address the elephant in the room. Clarke. Okay, I know Clarke isn't literally an elephant. That would be the most insulting thing I could possibly tell somebody. But the problem that I have with Clarke is that she's not really empathetic at all. Part of being a good leader is being able to establish an emotional link with your peers. Now, not a lot of people would agree with me on that, but the problem I have with somebody who's not empathetic of their subordinates? She kind of shows some feelings towards her love interest, but she doesn't really look out for the general population and keep everybody's feelings in check. She really looks for the group as a whole and keep it as a big mega organizational, general attitude, feeling type thing, and she treats it more like a dictator would. On the other hand, Raven is really empathetic. If anybody ever approaches her with a problem, she actually comforts them, spends time with them, and supports them no matter what. Talking about maybe a story that she has or something she's heard about, or just being there for the person to support them emotionally. And yes, I know that's funny coming from me because I'm actually a really emotional person, so some may say that's just my own values getting in the way of some good judgment, but let's set that aside for now. What do you guys think? Have you guys seen the show The 100? If you guys have any further thoughts on Raven Reyes or would like to argue for why Clarke is a better leader, put them in the comment section below. Now, I know that this is a small channel. We only have about 4 videos by the making of this video, but if you guys subscribe now and turn on your notifications, then it'll let you know when one of my videos comes out, and that will help you keep up to date with how the channel is growing. Alright, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you want to see more from Classy Reasons, hit a like and subscribe. It means more than you know. As always, keep it classy.